Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Arizona State University and CRCC Asia webinar to discuss the new program for our summer internship and study abroad in China. Today, we're going to go over a little bit about the history of CRCC Asia and Arizona State, discuss the details of this new summer study and internship program, discuss the faculty-led courses that will be taught while you're on the ground, go into the details of the internship program itself and what you can expect from an international internship, discuss the application process at the end. CRCC Asia and Arizona State University have been in talks for a long time about just building this internship program that has a study component as well as a professional development component. ASU vetted several different providers and ultimately went with us because of our quality and reputable quality internship program and our strong reputation for China internships. So we pride ourselves in being experts in China and really having our team on the ground in China, helping for students to find some strong quality placements has really put us ahead of the pack. We've been featured in major articles in the BBC as well as Forbes and major outlets talking about internships in China. So we are excited to be working with Arizona State University. We've had some history with ASU students already, with 12 CRCC Asia alumni in the past have been from ASU already. So we always get some strong students coming from Arizona State University, and we're excited to establish this formal partnership. Through this partnership, we're able to match ASU students with a professional internship through our China internship program, which includes professional development, real quality work experience, as well as social and cultural experiences while on the ground. We partner with universities across the globe in order to bring similar partnerships such as this and similar programs to universities across the United States, as well as London and Australia and New Zealand. These are some of our partnerships internationally with universities such as the University of Technology in Sydney and University of Western Australia. I'd like to discuss a little bit about CRCC Asia and our wider community. As I've mentioned, we have been recognized in our space as very strong quality company that is committed to providing students with very quality internship placements. And we bring innovative programs that are really going to set students up for their career goals in the future. So we are proud to be recognized for our achievements and our innovation, and are proud winners of the British Business Award, as well as the Cathay Pacific China Business Award in 2010. And we are also partners of the British Council, selected as one of the providers for the British Council's Generation UK, which is an initiative to send 15,000 students from the UK to study abroad in China. So again, the British Council vetted many different providers and selected us for our reputation for quality internship placements and quality programming. CRCC Asia is also proud to be socially responsible. We hold a number of different programs in order to give back to our community. The first being our CRCC Asia Scholarship Program, where we provide 12 global scholarships each year to applicants showing academic excellence and financial need. So we do our part to contribute to access to international education by providing some funds each year for students who may not otherwise be able to participate in our programs. We also hold a monthly charity day and an annual charity event. Each month, we take our interns to volunteer their time, either at a children's foundation or working in a senior center. Typically, in Beijing and Shanghai, we partner with a children's foundation and the Huiling Community Service Center. But we try to partner with various nonprofit organizations in order to give back to the Chinese community. And lastly, we support our alumni. We try to give back to our CRCC Asia community by providing funds for our alumni to start their own China-related business. Now, why China? If you were looking to get international experience, China is the absolute best place to start. China is the future at the moment. There is currently a large global focus on China because of its strong economic growth, its large population, and really its huge explosion in all areas. It's created more than 10 million new urban jobs in the last 5 years. It's had an average of 9% GDP growth. And even though it's slowing down, China remains a huge, a prominent figure in the economic world, as well as social and environmental issues. If you've been following the news, you'll know that the IMF, which is the World Bank, has invited China into a discussion for the Chinese yuan to be one of the major currencies. So China is still very relevant today. And it continues to be making huge impacts in economics as well as the environment with a lot of its new environmental initiatives, and continues to grow in the business world. So the US, Australia, UK, and even Israel have all set government initiatives to encourage study abroad and stronger relations in China. And understanding culture is critical to the success of doing business in China, and is a great way to learn and experience this culture is through international education. So that's why CRCC Asia has really set ourselves up as experts in China, and we run programs specifically in China because we believe that it is a relevant sphere and a very important location to understand. And we try to encourage Chinese-US relations through our international education programs. So specifically about the ASU study and internship program. The program is going to run from June 1st to June 29th and is located in Beijing. So all students applying to this program will be going to our location in Beijing. You will arrive on June 1st. And June 3rd will be our induction day and welcome banquet. So this is a full day of orientation to get you situated with the city, understanding Beijing, understanding what to expect from your internship, and an opportunity for you to get to know other interns as well. June 4th through 5th, you have set up a local tour. So ASU students will be going together and getting to see the local sites in Beijing through the weekend. And then on Monday, your internship will begin. There will also be trips throughout Beijing during the internship, including a Great Wall weekend on June 18th to 19th. And then your last day of your internship will be June 28th, and you will depart Beijing on June 29th. The cost of the program is $6,805, and this includes these 6 credits that will be taught throughout the internship and the Mandarin lessons that will be incorporated into your classes. Over here, you can see a picture, a selfie of Anuvar during his time in Beijing, and Anuvar is an alumni of ours, and I always thought that was a great shot. So the program is located in Beijing, and we chose Beijing because it is the capital city of China and is rich in both history and culture. So you're getting really a great place to see the history as well as the modernization of China. Beijing's truly a place to experience China because you get both the modern setting as well as an appreciation for its past. On top of that, Beijing is one of our oldest programs, and it offers you some great, unique internship opportunities in the field of business, as well as nonprofit, in marketing, PR, and advertising, and a myriad of other internship sectors. Well, I'll go into specifics about the internship sectors that we have available, but some opportunities that are pretty unique to Beijing are a large amount of work in consultancies. So in a variety of different fields, we partner with companies in general consulting, HR consulting, environmental consulting. So if you're looking for something more along the lines of public policy or consulting work, Beijing, our programs and internships sectors in Beijing are a great opportunity for you. We also work with a lot of chambers of commerces in Beijing. So with international relations and international studies, global relations is an area of interest for you. This might be a great placement and an opportunity. We partner with chambers of commerce, such as the ones of Italy and Malta, so you really get an opportunity to see how these other countries interact with China. We work with a myriad of nonprofit organizations that deal with issues from youth and environmental situations. So Thirst for Water is one of our largest partners, and they are very strong host company with great internships, and our previous interns have always enjoyed working with them, and they promote water knowledge and water safety. And we also work with smaller businesses such as TEDx and Origins, where you really get to see, you get an opportunity to work with senior members in the company and get to work in a small startup environment. As I mentioned, we partner with over 400, I think it's almost at 500 at this point, nations in China, and Beijing being one of our oldest, holds some of our longest standing partnerships with our host companies, as well as some of our most unique ones. These are some of the companies that I mentioned previously. Now, to discuss the classes that you'll be taking during your time. This internship experience is credit bearing, so you will earn 6 units during your internship program. The classes you'll be taking is BIS 401 and BIS 402. These courses are cross-listed. They will be cross-listed with organizational leadership and global studies, and they will also count towards general internship credit for the university. So depending on where you're coming from, what major you are, you'll take this course as different things, but it's definitely very applicable, and the cross-listing allows many different majors and many people from different departments to take it. So definitely encourage you to still check this out. The business school will actually count it for the international part of the degree as well. So something to note if you are a business major in the business school. BIS 401 will be the basic internship class, and it will be an applied learning experience. So we'll have weekly reflections on your internship experience, and it's designed to help you connect your coursework to your learning experience. So whatever your major is, this class is intended to help you reflect on the work that you're doing in your internship and how that you can take your major and the classwork that you've done and really apply it to your internship. The second course is Global Workplace, also known as Diversity in Organizations, with a spotlight on China. So Jessica Hirschhorn will be teaching both courses, and this is a class that she currently teaches on campus. It's an intercultural class, and it's focused on diversity in the workplace, as well as, a diversity in organizations. But this specific class for this program will focus on China. So everything discussed in the course will be taken back to China and will reflect on how these concepts are applicable to the workplace in China. So you'll really get to experience firsthand the information that you're learning in class. Also included in this class will be Mandarin Chinese survival lessons taught by the instructor Shui-Wen Liu. And Shui-Wen will be with you during the program, and will teach you the basics each week of how to get around in China. There will be a lot of different Chinese levels who participate. So whether you're a Chinese minor already or you haven't had any Chinese experience, you are still welcome to participate in this internship program. As far as the internship goes, you do not need to know any Chinese in order to participate. All your supervisors will be English speaking, and your assignments and your projects will be completed in English. However, you are still living in China for a month, so we want you to be able to be equipped to get around, as well as immerse yourself in the culture. And this is a great opportunity while you're in Beijing to learn the language. So the Mandarin Chinese lessons will be an opportunity to do that. And overall, these courses are meant to enhance your internship experience and really getting a sense of how you apply your international internship experience to your coursework now and in the future, and enhance your intercultural competencies. I mentioned this is a note from Shui Wen Lu. In BIS 402, you're going to learn to deal with everyday situations when living in a Chinese-speaking environment. You're going to learn how to interact with Chinese colleagues, to learn the words to order food at a Chinese restaurant. You're going to learn how to ask directions if you were lost. So really very basic phrases that are going to help you get around and be independent while you're on the ground in Beijing. And logistics-wise, the course text BIS 401 does not have a text. BIS 402, you will need to get the guide to cross-cultural communication. Moving on to the China internship portion. So the internship program is all-inclusive. We guarantee you an internship in the sector of your choice, an English-speaking supervisor, business visa processing and support, pre-departure assistance, airport pickup on arrival, housing in your serviced apartments, which I will go into a little bit later, an induction course and cultural training, formal banquet, welcome pack, SIM card, and city guide, which includes a commuter card to help you get around and back and forth to and from work, 24-hour support and guidance, social events, and a business seminar, the Beijing local tour, your Great Wall weekend, volunteer charity day trip, networking opportunities, access into the alumni network, and a CRCC Asia certificate. So this is all inclusive of the price. What you will have to worry beyond all of this is included in the program pricing, so you don't need to worry about accommodations once you're on the ground, getting picked up from the airport or anything like that. We do not cover flights and food while you're on the ground, but that is very cheap. So those are the factors that you would want to consider. But as far as accommodations and everything else, we try to make sure that you're all set once you hit the ground so that you can get started on your internship, start taking your classes without worry. As I mentioned before, we work with over 24 different sectors and can place you in an internship that's really going to meet your career goals. So in Beijing, we can find you an internship in finance and accounting, business, engineering, green tech, energy, environmental consultancy, hospitality, information technology, the legal field, logistics, marketing, PR and advertising, media and creative industries, NGOs, charities, and non-for-profit, pharmaceuticals and healthcare, real estate and architecture, and tourism and travel. So we will work with the Study Abroad office to really figure out what your career goals are, what you're interested in, so that we can find you a strong placement in these sectors. It's really going to give you some good professional experience that you can place on your resume. Just a quick breakdown of the intern demographics for our program. We typically, our interns range from 18 to 22 and 23 to 27. So you can expect interns, of course, at ASU from between those ranges, your classmates, as well as meeting other interns on the ground. And they'll typically range from that age as well. They're typically college students like yourselves. You see here in the intern nationality breakdown, the largest portion that we get is typically from UK and Europe, and that's followed closely by the Americas, and with Australia and New Zealand in third. So really you're going to get exposed to a lot of different people, a lot of different cultures, and that's really the unique thing about our China internship program. Since we are a global company, we bring in the students from all over, and so you're not only getting a international experience in China, but also really getting exposed to other nationalities and really building your international network all over. A quick look at what it would look like on the ground. So you will arrive on June 1st, and a CRCC Asia staff will be there to pick you up from the airport and take you to your accommodations. Accommodations will be at the 798 district in Beijing's Hub for the Arts, and students are housed in the Jieshuan condominium building. This is a great area. Again, the 798 district is a really popular hub in Beijing. It's full of galleries and exhibition spaces with plenty of cafes, bars, and restaurants. It's close to supermarkets, close to bus lines for you to get to a subway station and get to work. So you are really in an ideal space in the heart of Beijing. The Zhishuan condominiums are hotel-serviced apartments, and you will be rooming with 1 to 2 other ASU students. So all of your students will be grouped together. You'll have your own private room and share the common spaces, such as the living room and the kitchen, with your other ASU interns. The apartments are fully furnished, so it comes with the television that you see here, the sofa, the dining table, dishes, as well as linens for the bed. So really all you need is yourself and your clothes, and everything will be set up for you to go. The apartments include laundry services, Wi-Fi, as well as weekly cleaning services. So we try to set you up in a professional environment where you're going to be comfortable and your needs will be met so that you can focus on school and work. So you'll have some time to settle in. You'll get in on the 1st. You'll have a couple of days to settle in. Your Arizona State University students will also have specific ASU specific ASU day to sort of get acquainted to the city. You'll have a whole day tour, get some time to bond with one another. Then on Friday will be our induction day. And as I mentioned before, induction day is a full day of orientation where interns, ASU interns will meet interns from all across the globe, all of those participating on our internship program for that month. So it's going to be a packed room, and everyone will be there to sort of kick off the start of their internship. So you'll get to meet lots of different students, and this is an opportunity for you, again, to build that international network and make some friends from across the world. On this day, we're going to discuss, first of all, Beijing. You'll get a city guide with information of what you can expect in the city, things to see, sort of get you acquainted with the city and what to expect. We're also going to dive right into your internship, discuss health and safety, discuss doing business in Chinese culture, and really sort of the nuances of working in a Chinese environment. We'll do a few quick Mandarin phrases too. So your first Mandarin lessons will start here, and we do a few quick phrases that will help you in your first day in the office. It's a long day, but it's full of great information. And then it ends with a welcome banquet at a Chinese restaurant where we celebrate your arrival and the start of your internship. The weekend is yours, and you will have the Beijing local tour during the weekend. And then on Monday is your first day of your internship. So during this day, we will drop you off on your first day, introduce you to your supervisor, and drop you off there, and then you'll be able to begin your internship, and from then on you will interact and go to work on your own. We also hold social events throughout the weeks as part of the China internship program, and some of the social events that we hold is KTV night. So that's a great example, and it's a really popular one among our interns. On the professional development side, we hold a China business seminar once a month. This Chinese business seminar is taught by a professional working in the field, and he'll come to discuss doing business in China. So it's a great opportunity for you to network with Chinese business professionals, expand your network, particularly if you're looking to remain in China or develop a network if you plan to return in the future. It's a great opportunity for you to, again, to apply what you've learned and what you've been doing in your own internship and apply it to a learning environment and see if that matches with what you've known or experienced in your own Chinese working environment. We also hold optional cultural events such as dumpling making and calligraphy, and it's an opportunity for you to experience Chinese culture, interact with other interns as well. And once a month, we have an optional charity day that's held on the weekend. This is a really popular event for our interns. Gives them an opportunity to interact with the local Chinese community. And as part of the internship program, we have an optional travel portion. So the study and abroad and internship program is standalone and on its own, but for students who are looking for additional travel opportunities or want to remain in China following their internship, we do have a 20-day travel tour held by the Dragon Trip. And this is an optional event, and you do have to pay an additional fee for this program. If you are interested in the travel portion, you will be able to pay CRCC Asia directly. And how to apply. If you are looking to apply for the Study and Abroad and Internship program, you can apply through the Study Abroad office through February 11th. The process following that, if you are accepted into the program, you can expect to have phone interviews with our admissions team at CRCC Asia. We will discuss placements with you and visa processing. So we will once you're accepted, we will walk you through that whole process and be there to guide you from this point all the way until you arrive in China. Application materials required for this program. You will need a passport scan, an updated resume or CV, the choice of your top 3 sector choices. And you saw that earlier in the presentation slide, but feel free, you can talk to Mandy for more information on the different sectors available, as well as check out CRCC Asia's website. And you will need to include a personal statement essay. It's a very short statement explaining why you're interested in this program and what you're hoping to get out of this internship and study abroad program. Students are required to have a 2.7 GPA requirement. However, if your GPA is lower, a letter of recommendation and a writing sample will be requested for us to review your application. For advising sessions, feel free to talk to Mandy in the Study Abroad office. We've been working very closely with her, and she's very knowledgeable and will be able to advise you on this opportunity, as well as how it relates specifically to ASU and your coursework. If you have specific questions about the China internship program and the internship portion and would like to speak to a member of CRCC Asia staff, you can reach out to Matthew Rowett at m.rowett@crccasia.com, and we'd be happy to tell you a little bit more about what you can expect on the internship side. Your main points of contact at ASU are going to be Mandy Nadegra, the international coordinator, and Jessica Hirschhorn, faculty, who is going to be teaching the faculty-led portion. Thank you so much for attending this webinar and tuning in here. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact the ASU Study Abroad office or Jessica Hirschhorn for any questions on the faculty classes. We hope to see you in China and hope to see your application come through. Have a great day.